You're watching Fox 9's Town Ball 2.
Excited. That's a pump-up video for the state tournament, and the state tournament's an exciting thing around here because Litchfield Optimus Park is going to be one of 3 host sites for the state tournament this summer, and that comes with a lot of responsibility, but we know that this area and this team will be able to pull all of that off. Just an exciting honor to be able to do that. Joining me right now, Zach Piepenberg, John Anderson, and Eric Halterstrom with the Litchfield Blues. And, you know, your ballpark, I've got to say, guys, we love doing the town ball tour. Every Wednesday we get to travel around the state. You have beautiful green grass here, number one. And it's hard to find green grass right now. So this is a beautiful facility and just a wonderful night for baseball. Somehow we drove away from all of the smoke and haze, and we have sunny blue skies tonight. So perfect night for baseball. Absolutely. Let's go to the state tournament. I know that it is a huge honor to be a site. So, John, tell me a little bit about what the process was to get on the map and be one of the host sites this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the one thing with the 100th annual is that the state board was looking for the best sites available, you know, and when you scan Minnesota, there's so many good options. I mean, you've been to them, you've seen so many, but partnering with Dassel and Delano, those are kind of 2 heavy hitters in town ball and really good sites for baseball. And what we've done in Litchfield is kind of over the last 5-10 years is really just revamped, renovated, really pushed to be a part of that discussion. You know, we want to be a part of the heavy hitters of Minnesota baseball. So we take a lot of pride in that, and we've put a lot of work into the field. A couple of guys to my left here have put in a ton of time physically at the field, and you know, they don't get a lot of credit as much as they should, but yeah, I'm sure that, like I said, there's so much pride, and those guys will agree with me on that 100%.
Beautiful grandstand, so you can accommodate a lot of people here, and it just there's a great vantage point from just about anywhere that you sit or grab a lawn chair, so it's going to be a fun time.
Absolutely. It's that grandstand was something that we put together through COVID, and new seats about a week and a half ago.
It looks brand new, yes.
Well, you guys came at the right time because, yeah, everything is pretty fresh right on the grandstand there.
So, Zach, tell me what the experience is like when you come to a baseball game here, because I know every town sort of has their little thing that sets them apart, and when you're at a game here, what is it like? What can you have at the concession stand? I know that a lot of people come in and they see their neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically turned into a community event. On Friday night, there's 250, 300 people here. They're coming out. They're having a few drinks. They're talking to people. It's just nice to see people out enjoying the ballpark, having a fun time. The kids chasing foul balls, playing hot box. It makes you feel good that people are enjoying the game of baseball here in Litchfield.
Do you get anything for shagging foul balls?
You do. You get a freezy or you get 2 pieces of bubble gum. So,
awesome.
And some nights it's dollar ball night. So when it's dollar ball night, it's a free-for-all chasing down those foul balls.
You can't see all the boys behind us here, but a lot of them have their mitts here tonight, and they're ready to see, you know, if they can maybe get the freezy or a little bit of cash to put in their pocket.
Right,
I love that because
it's
the enthusiasm is just so contagious when you come out. I mean, you just can't help but smile when you're in a place like this where the community does gather. And I do want to talk a little bit about your seats too, Eric, and you guys can all jump in on this.
Sure.
Unfortunately, you had some vandalism in the stands, but out of this came this really wonderful opportunity with the seats. So that includes the Twins and their World Series run from 1991. So tell us a little bit about what happened.
You know, it was kind of a blessing in disguise. You know, we were working on some new sod that was behind home plate, and we were watering that, and you know, people turned on the water, and then they damaged a couple seats by jumping on them and things like that. But those damaged seats ended up, we sent out a message, and we had so much outreach. You know, the baseball community just in this local area is huge, and that type of connection for us was great. And we ended up getting a wonderful new set of seats because we worked hard to try to get those back. So.
And those seats came from the stadiums
Yep.
from the 1991 Twins World Series
Yeah.
victory.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Zach has a lot on that.
Well, I don't know if these guys were even alive then, but
No, I was not.
The 1991 World Series, I mean, that's the last time Minnesota's won a World Championship. So, I mean, that's pretty big and special to me. So having seats from Atlanta, Fulton County Stadium, and the Metrodome, I think that's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah.
So once we finish up this year, we got a little project in the making that we're going to put both those seats back together.
Okay, can't wait for that. All right, we're going to check in some weather, and we're going to see where Ian is running around. He was Ian, I know you were excited to kind of be cut loose at this ballpark here tonight, so tell us where you are. Oh, and you've already found some food. That's good.
Well, it's what I do. I mean, let's be honest. It's kind of everywhere. I want to get this out there. Litchfield has really kicked a field goal from 80 yards. And they've really outdone themselves. And, of course, I found some food, the remnants of which I hold in my hand. I want to introduce you to the man all about pork. He is Bruce Ham. Hold on, Bruce. We're going to talk a little bit about the 7-day forecast. So when we get into this forecast, it is all about cranking up the heat. 4th long weekend, which for many people becomes an extended weekend using Monday and the 4th. Because we're going to be warm, we'll also keep at least some scattered rumbles in the
Okay, I am so sorry. We're having a little trouble with Ian and the weather forecast. So we can tell you that you can see the 7-day there. You guys are welcome to jump in if you want to be Ian Leonard for a moment.
No,
too. And actually,
We don't have the pants for that.
I have something for you, too. This gives us a little bit more time to
man,
maybe
look at
flag.
this.
We hope that you can display this proudly.
Oh, for sure. That's awesome.
And remember us fondly for town ball games to come. We are so happy to be part of this process and this summer tradition. So wherever you put this up, just, take good care of it.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. We'll display that proudly. And I think we should say, too, we're happy to have you guys out here and spotlighting all these small town communities.
Yeah.
It's really been awesome. So.
And I can speak for Ian, too, because we will fix that connection. But driving out of the cities today, it was so smoky and hazy. And then all of a sudden we get to Litchfield, and we have these beautiful blue skies. So
All
guys,
you get now is the pork chop smoke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now we smell the pork
exactly.
chops instead of the wildfire smoke, which is great. So come on out to Litchfield tonight. If you're watching at home and you need something to do, it's beautiful out here, and we've got a great experience. We'll be right back.